India has created numerous heroes in its rich history. There have been rags to riches stories and tales of how talents from nook and corner of India turned out to be match winners. One such name is Harbhajan Singh, who emerged as a skinny spinner from Jalandhar and conquered it all. After 23 trophy-laden years, the Turbinator hangs up his boot from the sport which gave him a worldwide identity. Harbhajan Singh joins us for the first interview of the new year. First of all, behalf of News 9 Paji, a very, very happy new year and congratulations on a fantastic legendary career.
Thank you very much for having me on your platform. I just want to say thank you, each and every one of you, for supporting me uh, throughout my career, and also, I just want to wish each and every one of you and whoever is watching, wish you a very very happy New Year, and may this New Year brings a lot of happiness for all of us.
Paji, when you came in as a skinny spinner from Jalandhar, did you ever feel you will reach the heights where you are standing today?
Well, I always had that belief that I'll play for India one day, but never thought that I'll reach this far. God has been really kind, and I can't thank Him enough for giving me, all all such memories, or such great careers, such great friends, and this name and fame. It just belongs to Him. Whatever I've achieved, it is due to Almighty, and I just want to thank Him for giving me whatever you know uh, I am today. I'm just because of His blessings and Ashirwad.
Paji, I'll come to the 2001 Australia series. You picked up a staggering 32 wickets. How did life change after that?
Well, that series was obviously the kind of a series. If I don't do well in that series, I would have been out somewhere doing some other work. But that series was a you know do or die kind of a situation for me. I'm so glad that I could turn things around. Before that series, I was out of the team, and I had to go through a lot. Personally, I lost my dad, and then I was chucked out of this National Cricket Academy, and a lot of other things happened during that period. But I'm so glad that I could turn things around during 2001 series. Taking those 32 wickets and becoming India's first bowler to achieve hat trick in Test cricket was a very very special moment. And from that series onwards, cricket was a different sort of thing for me. That series gave me a life. I was no one before that series, and suddenly I was India's one of the top match winner. After that series, that the kind of belief I got from that series, and that series made me Harbhajan Singh actually.
Absolutely, and that series still remains a special memory for all the Indian fans. Paji, you have won two World Cups, the 2007 World T20 and the 2011 ODI World Cup. How would you differentiate the emotions that went with you during those two events?
Well, I'm very fortunate and grateful that I was part of those two big major wins for India, and 2007 was very very special. Before that, we always had that dream of winning a World Cup, whether it was a T20 World Cup, but it was big enough for all of us. It changed the face of Indian cricket. That we were going to the championships, but we were not winning. But this time, we went there, we won the championship, and the kind of response when we got back to India was immense. I could still remember. I can get goosebumps. When I remember those memories. We were in Mumbai, and from the airport to the stadium, it took us about 5 long hours to get to the stadium. So everybody was on the street, welcoming us, giving us a lot of blessings, and everybody was so happy. So that 2000 win was a big one for us, and of course, winning 2011 World Cup was a very very special moment. I've always had those memories in my mind. Kapil Paji lifting that World Cup and had that picture in my mind, and I wanted to be that guy in my career that to live that moment, holding that cup in my hand and having the same picture what Kapil Paji had. So yeah, so those two wins obviously was a special thing. What I have achieved as a cricketer, which I'll cherish for rest of my life. I can say that I made India proud. In those two moments for sure. When India won those two World Cups.
Absolutely. Even I am getting goosebumps now, reimagining the euphoria you guys gave India in 2007 and 2011 World Cup. I think it still remains one of those special moments in the history of Indian cricket. But Paji, coming to the captains you have played under many captains, starting from Saurav Ganguly to MS Dhoni and many others captains as well. But would you differentiate the relationships you have had with them on and off the field? Something special memory you will take from your cricketing career?
When you play for a long time with each other, you become family. So for me, Saurav Ganguly, who was my captain, and he looked after me like his younger brother, and he gave me the support I needed. When things were not going right for me. So I'm always going to be grateful to him for all his help and support on the field and off the field. And yes, even today, I can call him up and say, this is what I'm going through and I need your help. And I'm sure, he will help me. And the same goes with other players as well, with whom I've played. And, we share that sort of rapport that, we become family, not just a temporary phase. When we played cricket, we were part of each other's life, and now we don't know each other. So most of the cricketers I've played cricket with, I'm still in touch with them, and we are like brothers.
Absolutely, Paji, and you remain one of those rare cricketers who have, played Test cricket with utmost passion, played ODI cricket with the utmost passion, and then were part of that transition phase where T20 cricket became a crucial part of the cricketing world. So, I would like to ask you, how would you differentiate your journey as a Team India member and as a pro in IPL as well?
See, my journey wherever I played, I wanted to win games for my team. Simple as that. When I was playing for Team India, my job was to win game for Team India. And when I played for any franchise cricket, for any franchisee, I wanted to just do well for them. And I'm so glad that I could play 10 years for Mumbai Indians. Their support has been immense in my career, my life. They've been a pillar of strength for me. They have given me. Probably everything what I needed as a cricketer, that confidence, that going forward, that whatever things you need, so they were there for me. And same goes with BCCI. Without BCCI, I don't think I would have achieved anything. They gave me the platform to just go out there and express myself and showcase my talent in front of the world, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm so glad that I could do it for longer period of time than I actually thought.
Absolutely. And Paji, coming to your retirement decision, do you feel it was a delayed decision? And
Yeah,
over your career, do you regret the lack of communication from the BCCI or the selection committee in your playing days?
it's definitely late. And to be honest, I've never got late. Even on my marriage day, I was the first one to get there. So, but for this, but for this decision, I was very, very late. I think I could have done this in 2016-17, maybe, retire from all form of cricket. But, there was something in my mind that, I was thinking maybe I'll get to play another game for India. Even in 2019, I did well for CSK, but never got picked for India in any format. Though I was bowling the hardest over first 4 overs in T20. I was bowling most of my overs in power play and taking those wickets. I took about 16, 17 wickets in that period. So, never got picked. But I thought maybe I'll just retire in Indian jersey. But, few things are not in your hand, and it didn't happen. And yes, when you're talking about communication with the BCCI, yes, I felt after 2012,
Mhm.
there wasn't any communication. There was hardly any communication with the players, especially with me. I can vouch for myself and talk about myself. What happened with me. There wasn't any talk. Nobody spoke. Nobody told me what I need to do when I was out of the team and why I was out of the team after taking 400 wicket. A 31-year-old guy taking 400 wicket,
Yep.
and suddenly you don't find a place in the team. It was kind of a strange sort of thing for me to digest that thing.
Mhm,
Why I'm not that in the team, or maybe
mhm,
I'm not that good anymore.
mhm,
Maybe people have used me.
mhm,
So there are a lot of things were going in my mind, but few things just happens for you to understand. Life is not just about good things.
yeah.
Some people come in your life to teach you the real lesson of life. So it is all good. Whatever good or bad people have done to me,
Mhm,
it'll come back to them. I'm very happy, content. Today I'm sitting
mhm.
with whatever I have achieved. I'm grateful to that. I'm grateful to God for giving me such good family.
Mhm.
That is the most important thing. Cricket anybody can play, but to be a good human being, that's more important. I've
Absolutely.
played cricket with dignity, with a lot of pride.
Mhm.
But I can say that today I'm a happy man, sitting wherever I am. People have done good or bad to me. I'll
Mhm.
remember those, and I'll move forward in my life.
Absolutely, Paji. I have spoken to a few youngsters from Kolkata Knight Riders, and they have all spoken positively about your impact as a senior guide to them during tough times or when the season was going tough for KKR. When you get into coaching or mentorship in future, will you make sure that the communication part is not lacking?
You see, obviously, that is something very, very important.
Mhm.
Any cricketer or any corporate worlds, or they need better communication.
Yeah.
If you have better communication, you grow together,
Mhm.
you do things together, you win together, you lose together.
Mhm.
But you have to have right sort of communication. Even if you want to convey the bad news to someone,
Mhm.
you have to find a way to tell them,
Mhm.
this is what it is. You might you know feel little bad at that point of time,
Exactly.
but at least you will know what are the reasons.
Mhm.
So I think whenever I'll get into this sort of job, whether coaching or mentorship
Mhm.
or anything I'll do in life, I'll try and be very honest with my work and tell people who are working along, that this is what I'm expecting from you.
Mhm.
And if I do anything wrong, you come and tell me. And if you're doing something wrong, I'll tell you, this is what you're doing wrong. And if you're doing something good,
Mhm.
obviously you'll get a pat on your back and say, well done.
Mhm.
you know that's about having a right sort of relationship, and I
Mhm.
would like to do that, whenever I get into that job
Mhm.
of coaching or anything I do in life. I want to be very transparent and very honest with my work and with people I'm working with.
Paji, you left Jalandhar twice in your life. Once as a once as a kid for the cricket academy in Chandigarh, and then recently you shifted with your family to Mumbai. Which was the more difficult choice, and how would you say it impacted your life? These two decisions.
Obviously, the first one, I would say, that was a very, very tough decision for
Yeah.
me to leave Jalandhar and be in Chandigarh
Mhm.
and live there on my own, which I have not done it, till then. I so
Mhm.
that was sort of a very, very difficult sort of thing for me to understand, why I'm there,
Mhm.
what I'm going to achieve out of it.
Mhm.
But I'm so glad that my parents took that call and I stayed there, and
Mhm.
I learned, how to be on my own, how to wash my own clothes, how
Mhm.
to get up on time, go to the ground, and do things what will make me a cricketer and make me a successful person.
Mhm.
And glad that was part of the Chandigarh journey with Sports Authority of India, with
Mhm.
DP Ajaz sir and Manjeet sir there, helping us to shape our career going forward. And glad I stayed there for 3 years and I learned a lot. That was tough in the beginning, but everything becomes easy, once you get used to things. So yeah.
Paji, is there any story? I just want to lighten up the mood a bit. Is there a story that you were fearing that your name won't be in the shortlist?
My name, see, I
Were
just
you
went
worried?
to those trials.
Yeah, were you
No,
worried
no, I went to
at any
those
point?
trials. No, I went to those trials just for fun. To be
Mhm.
honest, I didn't have the intention to get picked or selected.
Mhm.
I just went there with my friends because before that, I never went out of Jalandhar.
Okay.
So my friends were going. So I thought, okay, I might as well join them and see, what other district or states look like.
Mhm.
And went to Patiala, and uh, it was it was kind of a different sort of experience for me. I saw about 700, 800 people out there, and getting ready for trial. And
Mhm.
we didn't have any letter to give trial, and they asked us, "What are you here for?" And
Mhm.
I told them, "We came here to give trial." And they said, "Your name is not there." I said, "All right, fair enough. We'll go back tomorrow." But
Mhm.
glad one of the uh, person from the Sports Authority of India, they came to us and they said, "No, you also come tomorrow, all of
Mhm.
you, and
Mhm.
give trial." And glad we gave trial. And once we gave trial, I was in the first 100
Mhm.
with another guy. And then second day, I thought, okay, rest 20 guys are going back. I'll just go with them. And glad one of my friend, Arminder Singh Bansal, he told me, "Your name is in 100. Give another try. You might
Mhm.
be there in the final 36 or 16,
Mhm.
whatever they are picking." So glad I listened to him. I gave the trial, and I was part of the next 36. And then I stayed back and gave another trial, and got selected in first 16. So that's how I started.
Absolutely, what a career-changing decision that was. Paji, a legendary cricketer, commentator, live show host, family man, actor. How many hats will Harbhajan Singh wear in his life?
I don't know. In life, you have to keep growing and keep
Mhm.
doing different things, and that's what life is all about. Don't
Mhm.
get stuck in one position. Keep on doing the same thing. You get bored,
Mhm.
and whatever challenges come your way, just go out there and change. You know, deal with those challenges
Yeah.
with whatever way you can,
Mhm.
and try to come out of it with high chin, with chin high, whatever,
Mhm.
however you talk.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I would like to do whatever I feel, uh, right for me to do it. There are opportunities for me to do films,
Mhm.
singing, doing something different than what I've been doing. Why not? Um, life is something, you get it for only once, and just you have to live it at the fullest.
Paji, you just touched upon singing. We all know that you are a blessed singer. Can we see Harbhajan Singh bowling in the music pitch?
I have already had sung two songs, but
Mhm.
I, I've done two songs, and let's see, if something new
Mhm.
good comes to me, I will try. I'll see what I can do. I'm not a great singer, not neither I have a great voice, but there's no harm trying.
Mhm. And Paji, my last question to you will be, what's next for Harbhajan Singh? We all know that there are some speculations about politics. There are speculations about you joining an IPL team as a mentor. What's next for Harbhajan Singh?
Well, honestly speaking, those are just speculate things, coming from different angles.
Mhm.
I can tell you from my own mouth that so far I've not decided to do anything. I
Mhm.
just want to spend time uh, with my family. They have missed those very, very crucial years, you know, and I've missed a lot of the moments, which I should have been here with my family. So I just want to spend time with family, and let's see what are the challenges ahead, and whether it's to do with cricket or politics. I'll think over it, and I'll probably take the wise or right decision, and stick by it. But yes, one thing I can tell you that you can't take cricket out of a cricketer. So I would like to keep on working on, keep on helping, or keep on doing something to do with the game.
Mhm.
But at the same time, yes, if any opportunities will come for me to do something else
Mhm.
bigger for people. I'll not shy away. I'll certainly look into it and do the needful what I have to do.
Paji, before we wrap up, any message for your fans who have supported you for 23 years and still continue to support you in all your endeavors?
No, I'm just here to say thank you to each and every one of you for supporting me, giving me the love and the respect. And today, what I'm because of your blessing and your support. So I just want to say thank you from bottom of my heart to all of you. I don't get the opportunity to do it on my own. So thank you to media people, for putting out the message that this is what I wanted to convey. So lots of love, blessings, and I want to say that without your support, I don't think I would have achieved whatever I've achieved so far.
Thank you so much, Harbhajan Singh, for joining us, for taking time for this. We wish you a happy new year and all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you very much. All the very best to you as well, and happy new year to all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was Harbhajan Singh for all of us in News 9. And again, we wish you a happy new year and best wishes for everything that the year 2022 brings for you all. That's it for this special with Harbhajan Singh. For more news and updates, like, share, and subscribe to News 9.